Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the Old Lady, and this is Earning My Spurs, Season 1, Episode 1 of this FM22 save. So, let me explain briefly what's going on here. I want to give you the premise before we dive into the game. There won't be any games in today's episode. I'm just going to introduce you to the team and the concepts and everything else. So, the concept here is we are going to start in this city that you can see on the screen before you, which is Fortaleza in northeast Brazil. And we're going to start with the team, no big surprise, Fortaleza. And that's who we're going to be playing with. You can see this fine player here who is dressed in his Fortaleza kit. I rather like it. I think it looks sharp and everything's happy about it, so that's good. So the principle, the concept of this save, why is it called Earning My Spurs? Okay, so here's the thing. I've set myself up as my usual manager, Well Plays, from Canada, who has come here after a stellar career in the Canadian women's team and is now a coach. So I'm going to be taking over at Fortaleza. The idea is to win Serie A, the Brasileiro Açaí, and then win the Copa Libertadores. And once we've won Libertadores, we will be looking to try and move to Europe, to specifically and only Tottenham Hotspur, my favorite club, and set as my favorite club. So we're hoping basically to get headhunted by our dream club after winning the big trophy down here in South America. So I hope that appeals. Let's dive in and have a look at things. I'm right here. Hello. This is the team. I'd like you to meet the team. Team, this is the guests. Team, guests, team. So, it's quite a strong looking team, as you can see. Lots of 3.5 star players, 3-star players, a couple of 2.5s. But basically, we can expect to have a 3.5 star lineup, which is pretty darn good. We're happy with that. I mean, who knows what it means externally, but internally that sounds like a really good setup. The age of the players is really good. They're all sort of in their prime, 25, 26, 29, 26, 27, 28, 26. Get a few of them at the bottom here who are 32, 37, 30, but for the most part, they're under 30. They're fit, ready to go. The only problem I can see in the squad that's a little problematic is that there are a lot of left wingers. So check this out. Let's go best position here for a second, and we'll flip it the other way so you can see them more easily. But yes, we have 6 players who prefer to play on the left wing, and only 2 right wingers and 2 center midfielders. So it's it's going to be an interesting task trying to find a home for all 3 of them, and all 6 of them, and see what we can do with them. I don't know, but yeah, there's some really good, some really interesting players in here. Let's have a look at the club info for a second and see what it says about who's the best players and stuff. Where is that information? Here we are. The captain is Tinga. This fella here, he's a right back, center back kind of combo, mostly a right back, I think. Got some pace, reasonable numbers, nothing that really stands out, but fairly decent. I think he'll be alright. Looks like he played well for us last year, or earlier this year anyway. I'm not sure exactly. Oh no, we're in. Yeah, that's right. We're early. So this is Tinga. This is our captain. So I'm happy with him. Let's see. We don't have a vice captain currently picked. That's something we'll deal with. But yeah, we've got a nice big stadium, Arena Castelao, 63,900 seats, 110 by 75 meter pitch. So if we want, we can have a huge pitch, or I'm sure we can figure out how to make it a tiny pitch too, but which I tend to favor. But a huge pitch could be interesting too. That'd be interesting, possible. We'll see how it goes. Nobody you probably ever heard of in the list of players. You know, nobody particularly super stands out as being a really big deal. Ceará is also in our division, is in the same division. They are our fierce rivals and local rivals at that. So I'm really looking forward to a chance to play them at least a few times a year. That'll be fun. What else? Tactic-wise, we're going with actually two possibilities. One is the vertical tiki-taka, which is something that I tend to favor, and we have a 4-2-3-1 formation to take advantage of it. This is basically the same formation I just used in, basically the same tactic I just used in the Fixing Spurs video, which is just a simple vertical tiki-taka. The idea is to hold on to the ball fairly, move it up fairly quickly, and get it into the net. We also have a counter-attack for when we play somebody who's much better than us, but hopefully we won't have to use it very often. We're going to stick to this one most of the time. So that's that. What else do we need to have a look at? Our schedule is, of course, going to be insane, because what is this? Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this doesn't have the state competition in it yet, so we'll see what happens there. But and then we have to play the Serie A, which is going to be a big deal. So we'll see how things go. I think it's going to be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to this save. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's something new to do. I haven't managed in Brazil on YouTube before, so I think it'll be fun to do that. The club vision, quite simply, they want us to qualify for the Sudamericana. They want us to win the state championship, of course. They're not judging in the Copa do Brasil or the Copa do Nordeste. And yeah, that's really the limit of their ambition appears to be continue qualifying for the Sudamericana. But I think we can get into the Libertadores, and I think not only can we get into the Libertadores, I think we can do well in Libertadores. And we're going to, that's the plan. As far as what we've got loaded, let's just have a look at, how would I do that? Competitions. Let's see what we got loaded. Add and remove leagues, that'll do. That'll show you. Right. So we have obviously the Brazilian leagues, the Serie B and Serie A are playable. We have the Argentinian, Primera Nacional, and Liga Profesional. So that'll be good. Chile, Colombia, Uruguay, and Peru have the top division, and of course England has the top four. We've got a large database. Everything's ready to go. I'm happy with that. I think I've said I'm happy with that a whole lot of times, but anyway, I am happy. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Dynamics are pretty much what you'd expect at this point in the club. We've got, some improvement in atmosphere and managerial support. Cohesion is, of course, poor because we're right at the very beginning of the season. They haven't even come back from holiday yet, so there's not really much to do in terms of that. Anyway, I'll be introducing the team in more depth as we go along, but I thought I would introduce them to you in this sort of general sense today. It's looking like a fairly strong team. We got 9 outfield players who are under 30 and 3.5 stars. That's not bad. It would help if 5 of them weren't left wingers. But we'll figure our way around that somehow. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It's just going to be a little short one. And we'll be starting up on Monday with regular episodes. And the idea for this series is that it will be running Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And the Wargame videos will continue in various places along the way. But the Football Manager will come out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we'll run till the end of this save, and hopefully that the end of this save will involve me, winning the league or winning the Champions League with Tottenham, which would be awfully fun. So, plus we'll get the achievement if we get this. We'll get the achievement for being headhunted by our favorite club. So I think it's called Dream Job or something like that, which I think would be kind of cool. So that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to bringing you the rest of the season and getting started on this save. I hope you're interested in the premise. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you have a great day, and take care.